This video have nothing to do with the men who doesn't appreciate their wife as well. This video have nothing to do with the men who doesn't take care of their business. So that is going to be a different video entirely. But this video is specifically for the men who are trying their best to provide for their family, and still they just feel like they're not being appreciated. Because I believe that in life, when you're trying your best to look after your home and you're not being appreciated, it also open a lot of doors, to say things that you really don't want. Because just imagine maybe your husband, is trying his best to look after you and the children, and you're not appreciating him, you're not complimenting him, you're not letting him know that, listen, you're my king. When a woman tries to appreciate a man, right, it does give him extra confidence. It does make him feel appreciated. It does make him see himself that he's really being productive in your life. It just make him feel like enjoy, like appreciate the marriage or the relationship. And most times, I think I had a lady one time, and she was having a conversation with her friend, and she was like, oh, I don't like to compliment my man, because when I don't appreciate him, that way he can do more. And I don't, when you start appreciating this man, and the more their head just get bigger. I was just like heartbroken. It was a shame, to be honest with you, because I believe that in life, it's just like a child. When you don't, if your child is making an effort to write an assignment, and you don't appreciate that child, and you don't tell that child, like compliment the child and say, kind of like give that child a word of affirmation and say, well done, you're really doing well, wow, you've really really surprised me, for what you're doing. It's so important. What does that do? Increase that child confidence to do more. Increase that child confidence to want to impress you. It makes the child feel valued. So the same thing that I believe that most men are also lacking in their life. Most men are really really good, but it's just that sometimes some women don't understand that they have to try their best as well to appreciate their men. Because it's like you're foiling his energy. Because the more you learn how to appreciate him, the more that you're foiling his energy. But and another thing that it's a shame, because when you take an advice, most women, from a woman that is already bitter, what do you think that she's going to be pouring into your soul? What do you think that a woman that is not happy in a marriage, right, that she's going to pour into your soul? So you have to, one thing I always encourage many people is that when you're in a relationship, stop focusing on other people's relationship. Stop focusing on other people's relationship. Because remember, everybody are individual. People live in their marriage and they meet each other, due to different circumstances. So never ever try and compare yourself with your friend relationship or their marriage, because that, by you focusing on your friend's marriage, is just going to reduce you from seeing the beauty in your home. It's going to limit you from appreciating what you've got. It's going to reduce you from nurturing your relationship or your marriage with your partner. Because just imagine your husband, is trying his best to look after you and the children, and you're not appreciating him, you're not complimenting him, you're not letting him know that, listen, you're my king, you're doing a lot for me, you're looking after the children. I'm so blessed to have you in my life. I'm super 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 grateful to have you in my life. What do you think is going to happen, girl? He's going to go out one day, and he's going to see a girl who will probably just maybe give, I don't know, maybe a few pound or whatever country that you are, and that person just like cherish him and say, wow, and make him feel special. What do you think is going to happen? He's going to keep going there. He's gonna look at you and say, wow, like, I've been married to this person, or I've been in a relationship, or I've been living with this person, my wife or my partner, for many years, and they never appreciate me, they never cherish me. Whatever I give to them, they never contented, they never even happy about it. So that will make them even keep on just building a serious bond with that person out, outside the home, and keep on nurturing that other person outside the house. So I will encourage you with this video that when your man is taking care of his business, as I said before, the video is specifically for the men who are looking after their partner. Ensure that you also acknowledge him, you compliment him, you show him how much you appreciate whatever that he's doing for you. Because why? Because that encourage him to look after you a bit more. That encourage him to keep on trying his best to look after you and the children. That encourage him to build a fantastic bond with you. Because It's so important because remember, marriage is not about, taking the ring and just go inside the house and, filling your head up with so many problems, and, that take away your smile. You can't smile anymore. You have to let loose. You have to be happy. You have to let him see that, listen, nothing changed in our marriage. Even if we can't pay our rent, trust me, you need to encourage him, because both of you can be able to come up with something, and you'll be able to sort yourself out. But what does that do? But you guys are nurturing your relationship. You're building it. So there are certain things that you're going to be saying to your man inside the house, that when he goes outside and he hear it, it's not going to do much. It's not going to do much, because you nurture him. It's just like a child. When you have a child at home, what are you going to do? You're going to nurture that child. You're going to encourage that child. You're going to celebrate that child. You're going to empower that child, right? You're going to speak some word into that child's soul, so that child can keep on improving in themselves. So the same thing happen with your man. So just keep on giving, improving the fire that that you've got, from the beginning. So don't shy away, because most times, as we women, sometimes we think because we are married now, we just kind of like, we're not paying attention in our marriage. We don't think that is important anymore. We don't think that we have to be, that romantic that we used to be. But remember, it's just gonna dry off. It's gonna look like a flower that you haven't watered, as I said before. It's just gonna dry off. It's gonna be lacking of juice. So, but you don't want that, because you want juice to be in your marriage, and you want your husband to always look at you and don't even remember if you guys have been married or been in a relationship for 20 years or 18 years. That's what marriage is about. It's like investment. It's like having a business. So the same thing happens in your marriage. When you have a company, what's going to happen? You're not just going to relax and let the company just be working. Obviously, you want to review it. Obviously, you want to nurture that company. Obviously, you want to invest more in that company. The same thing happen in your marriage. You want to invest in your marriage. You want to nurture your marriage. You don't want to be living in, in the 25th century or whatever century that people never appreciated their partner. And the same thing with the men. You need to appreciate your wife. You need to appreciate your lady. You need to make her feel valuable. You need to cherish her. You need to listen to her. You need to be able to give her the ears that that she's trying to express her emotion. Because most times we women, sometimes we want to talk, right? But when most women just look behind them, they can't find nobody to talk to. And you want to be able to give her that ears that she can be able to speak to, and that can let her understand that she have a man in the house, a man that is willing to listen, a man that is willing to communicate. Relationship, marriage is not different from anybody else. It's just like investment. As I say, the more you invest on it, the more you're gonna get profits.